Right now I'm in my house. I live in a city called Modi'in. It's just in the middle between Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, very in the very center of the country. I'm not in the zone, but as we could see for the past few days, the fire zone really expired for a much wider range, so no one is really safe right
Gotcha. And have you heard any sirens go off near you, or any missiles land near your town?
now. No, I didn't. My town didn't suffer from missiles. But I could tell you that I don't know if you heard, but there was a terrorist attack today in Tel Aviv, and the terrorists ran away, and they just caught him an hour ago, just in the middle of my town. I don't know what he was doing there, but he was hiding there.
Are you referring to
Wow,
this to the?
that's pretty scary. We got an announcement not to get out of our house. I know in a lot of places in the world, it seems like we're hurting and killing purposely innocent people, but that's actually really far from the truth. The Israeli army making all the effort they can to avoid hurting innocent people, but it's really hard because Hamas is using them as human shields and regular houses and hospitals as places to shoot from and to storage all their missiles. And unfortunately, we can't avoid protecting them all, um, which is actually Hamas' fault because they use their people as shields for them to make the terrorist attacks. So I believe that if the operation won't continue, things won't get better. Not for now. Hamas is not going to stop. They won't going to stop until something happens. They want us not to be here, and I believe that they don't really want to make peace because it's not a government. It's a terrorist organization.
Do you have any friends that are have been called back to the reserves? And
I may be called for reserve not to fight or something. I'm a girl, but to help in the background. And it really is complicated. It's a hard situation. We don't like innocent people get killed, and we don't like our own soldiers getting killed and sacrifice their life. But I honestly believe that now we don't have really a better option. It doesn't really matter because right now they're thinking about a ceasefire, not about a ground attack. But somewhere I believe that a ground attack will be a better solution for now.
yeah,
Right.
what's your opinion on the news and television news and what they report? What's your opinion about that?
I know that the worldwide the picture that is drawn is showing a very evil Israel, not really the whole picture. And we know here in Israel that most of the time the CNN and the BBC they choose to show really one side of the picture, but that's not true. The whole picture is much wider, and I'm trying to be active as much as I can with like talking to you now or my Facebook posting. I don't know, things that clips and pictures that I think that will demonstrate how it really how the things are from here. And it's sad for me that to think that most of the people worldwide don't see how we suffer and don't know that for 12 years people in Israel can't really live normal life and constantly daily they're sending missiles towards us. And I know that the Gaza Strip and the Palestinians are pictured as the poor side, and they really are poor. But the Hamas controls over there, and they are a terror organization, and they, the Palestinians, are given legitimate. Well, I don't know really how to describe it, but like their government now is the Hamas, and Hamas is a terror organization that wants to kill. They aim at civilians. They aim at targets that they know that will hurt us more. And that's the difference between us. But people worldwide don't really see it. They see us as the I don't know, the evil Israel that wants to wipe away all the Gaza Strip. But that's really not the story how it really is.
So do you think? So basically, why do you think Hamas is firing rockets into holy cities like Jerusalem?
I think they're trying to show their strength and to show us that it's not just the south. They can reach Tel Aviv. They can reach Jerusalem. I don't really see why they bomb Jerusalem because it's a holy city for the three religions, even for the Islam, and they want this city as their capital city, as they say. So I don't really understand why they're shooting at Jerusalem, but I think they're trying to show their strength that they can hurt us. They try to show us that they've improved in the past 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Alex or Amy, any other questions before I keep going?
I mean, I would just say, in my opinion, bombing or shooting missiles at a city like Jerusalem, I mean, they may want it to show some strength, but in my opinion, that just shows weakness and just shows that they're willing to do anything.
I don't know.
Doesn't make sense.
I just can't imagine being there and like this being my daily life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's been going on for 12 years.
I know it sounds crazy and horrible. I know it sounds really crazy and horrible, and that you don't really know how we could live this way. Unfortunately, people get used to it, and they just combine it in their daily life, and they got used to living like that. A beautiful country and a great country to come visit and to live. I love my country and I love living here, and I wouldn't change. I wouldn't live any other place. I wouldn't live in any other country in the world for sure, and I wouldn't raise my children in any other country. And first of all, because it's important for us to be here, and second of all, because this is my home and my land, and here I was born. I said it's sad for me. I'm sad to hear that there are people that can't imagine living here because it really is a great country. Yes, we are in a complicated situation, and we have to defend ourselves and to fight for our being here. But that's part of being an Israeli, I guess. It's not weird for us to go to the army for 2 or 3 years in the middle of our lives. It's actually a really normal thing here. The ones who don't go to the army are the weird ones, and I don't know. And it's just, I guess, part of being an Israeli. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Before you go on, I actually have to go to work, so I have to go. But thank you so much for speaking with me and with us. It was great to hear from you and your views. And also, while I'm on this, everyone in Israel, my prayers go out to you, especially my friends and my family there. Love you guys. Bye.
Thanks.
Okay, bye, Amy. Over here in America, they said that Hamas didn't take responsibility for the bombing, but praised it. What goes through your head when you hear that?
Actually, it's really scary. A few years ago, we had a different reality from now that buses were bombing on daily basis and people were killed all the time. And to hear that there was a bomb in a bus today, this is really scary and makes me think that maybe things will go backwards to the days that it was really, if you know, in the Intifada when suicide terrorist attacks, suicide bombers were in buses or in places with a lot of people. So yeah, I got scared when I heard about it. I hope it's not. I hope it's just like a warning sign from them, not something that it's going to return. Because with that, you can't really fight. You can't fight with a suicide bomber because he came to suicide and to kill as much people as he can. He didn't come. He doesn't come for peace, not for talks, not for anything like that.
What message do you want to share with the rest of the world and whoever watches this video?
Okay, I really want to say that before they criticize Israel and before they jump to conclusions about how evil Israel is and how we want to hurt civilians, I really hope that people would check much more carefully and to know the real facts and to remember that we have a right to live here and to be here. We won this right honestly in 1948, and we have the right to defend ourselves, even if it means that innocent people get hurt, which is not our purpose at all. It's just something that unfortunately is inevitable, and that we really want that both sides could be living here peacefully, and that first we just want all this craziness to end.
Yeah. All right. Very good. So Danielle, thank you so much for helping us out and joining us here on Vonvo.com and sharing your opinion and your perspective. Alex and I, we both really appreciate it. And maybe we'll get a chance to speak in a few days about any updates that we get so that we can share it again with the world.
Thank you so much for doing this. This is really important to me, and I know to all of the Israelis, and I think this is really great.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Thank you for your time, and stay safe. We'll speak to you soon.
Thank you.